Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzing Pattaya, the show where we talk about things that are happening right here, right now, as well as general news, tips, information and advice. Today, I'm in the Deli Factory and joining me is Gus. How you doing, my man?
Good, thanks.
Great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I've got to say, this is one of my favourite places for food. Honestly, guys, when you come here, have a look at the selection, the cold meats, the cheeses, the wines behind us. Look at all these wines. It really is fantastic. But before we go into that,
right,
you've got a bit of a different outlook on the city, haven't you? You've got
I've been here a little while.
You have, haven't you? But you haven't been doing cheese and hams, have you?
No.
No. What have you been up to then?
All right, I come here about roughly 21 years ago.
Wow.
Lived in Bangkok, run a bit of a special place people would remember as Lolitas.
Okay.
And then moved down here about a year and a half later.
Yeah.
Started my own one, so I had a Lolitas down here in LK Metro.
Brilliant.
A few years with that, sold up. Then a place called Bliss Lounge.
Oh, Bliss. Who remembers Bliss?
That was something different.
Cool, yeah, wasn't it just?
And most locals would remember.
Yeah.
And then I was with a friend, partners with Rod in the Cave.
Right.
In
okay.
LK Metro.
In LK, yeah, yeah.
We had the live music. Then went on to helping manage Champagne,
Yeah.
Champagne A Go Go, and Kilkenny.
Kilkenny. Oh, Kilkenny. So obviously right now we know that Kilkenny sadly is no more.
We lost the lease after all these years, yes.
Yeah, and it's now Las Vegas, isn't it? Now Las Vegas.
Now it's in A Go Go.
Yeah. I mean, do you walk past it and think, man, I wish.
It's sad the way that things work,
Yeah.
but unless you own your own property, things like this can happen. It's just business.
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame landlords for buying stuff, and
Yeah,
you know,
gotcha.
it's
I
the way
mean,
it is.
you're in Champagne as well.
Champagne, yes, I do. I work with Mario, and he's there every night. He manages Champagne. I do more the admin side, admin, stock control, office, that type of stuff.
Mario, get out of bed. Come on. Hey, Gus is out in the early days. He doesn't even know what this time of day is, does he?
No, he sleeps late. He gets up late.
He's a great guy. I mean, what's it like working with you? Because I've done some stuff with him in the past, and he's hilarious.
He's good. He's good. He's an honest guy, you know.
Yeah, he's really good. But Mario, all the best to you, mate, and I'll come and see you soon. So obviously you've got a huge knowledge of the entertainment industry here. I mean, 21 years, and not just 21 years of being here, but 21 years of being involved in the nightlife.
Yes.
What was the thought process? Because now you've stepped, not completely away, because obviously you're still involved, but now you've set up the Deli Factory. I mean, where did that idea even come from?
Well, me and Mario are both foodies.
Okay.
So we love food, and these were thoughts pre-COVID.
Yeah.
We also opened a nightclub, Rise,
yeah, in LK Metro.
and, which is currently closed. We're waiting to reopen that. But we both wanted to do something with food, and we thought we'll do a catering kitchen. Mm-hmm. And a lot of friends that had bars and different venues said, you know, we'll buy from you. So that was the start. Very bad timing.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
And so from that was just your idea. I mean, but you've done more than an idea. I mean, I remember the first time you opened, this was a single unit.
Yeah.
Now a double unit.
Next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were building the catering kitchen. COVID hit. My partner used to be an importer of Italian foods.
Okay.
So we decided to build in the front and do a little bit of a deli shop.
Oh, okay, cool.
We started getting a lot of customers, a lot of Americans. They all want sandwiches. It's a big thing with delis in the States and in Italy. So we started creating sandwiches, making all our own breads.
You make your own breads?
We've got bakers working through the night. Started with one, now we've got two. And it just grew from there. Like people wanted, we had the little shop, we only had one table like this.
Yeah.
And all our friends wanted to sit down and eat, so they said, you need a bigger place. We waited till next door become available. So we got a hold of that, and just, you know, it's been a very tough 3 years, but we slowly started growing and adding, doing more and more things.
The word out there on the street, I've come here a lot with Ian, and we often have our breakfast here, and we've always said to people, you know, when we drove past, I've always shouted out, oh, guys, go to the Deli. The guys that do come here always come back to me and say, Trev, what a great place.
Everyone seems happy with what we're doing. You know, we're keeping the quality high.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, but neither is buying everything. And making a lot of things ourselves. You know, we want everything to have our flavours, and you know, all the sauces and everything. We took a long time to put sandwiches together.
Yeah.
We also do custom sandwiches. People can pick a bread, pick a cold cut, pick a cheese.
Oh, wow,
You know,
really?
we can throw things together. But we designed a lot of sandwiches which work.
Because I know one of the most popular sandwiches is your Reuben, isn't it?
The Reuben is the biggest seller. The medium size, the smaller one, which is half of a large.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I've had one. I came in and had one the other week, but a few weeks back now, and that was a struggle to finish. And that was a small one. I was just like, man. And I like to eat my food, as you can tell. And the actual meat, it's just fantastic. It really was.
We can make our own corned beef. So it's a bit of our own sort of process of your brine cure and
is it a secret
cook-wise.
recipe?
Sort of, yeah. Well, you can't give away too much because a lot of people would like to be making it the same. But we do cook it for 72 hours slow cook. So it's that's why it falls apart.
Yeah,
we keep all the flavour in.
I've got to say, guys, if you do like the Reuben sandwich, I will put all the links in the description below so you can find out where. I'll put the Google Map location of it. Come out because you are a little bit out of town. I'll talk to you about that in a second, but the Reuben sandwich, I've got to say, is fantastic. But as is all your food. I mean, and you hit on it a minute ago, Gus. You said about you wanted to keep it top quality.
That's it.
And you've done that because like the cheeses and the cold meat selection that you do it's not cheap, but it's extremely high quality.
That's right.
But then on the other side of the coin, the bakery side of it, I think is great prices.
Bakery's fine, and we started just making the breads for ourselves. Then people started saying, you know, can we buy some bread also?
Okay.
You know, it's Italian flour and German flour we use for the rye bread, and no preservatives or any you know crap in it.
Yeah.
So excuse me, but but people said, so we started doing extra breads and putting them out. Now we supply a couple of people as well, some friends, yes.
And you've not only just done this, but you've now got a very comprehensive menu. I mean, I see Mario. Mario's always posting his pictures, this spaghetti dish, that dish, this dish.
We're getting ready to open the main menu, which is more for the evenings, for the dining room.
Yeah, beautiful.
Which is going to be mainly an Italian menu.
Yeah.
It'll have a lot of different pasta dishes. We'll also be making fresh pasta later on ourselves. Yeah.
I mean, when you look behind at the wine selection, who chooses the wine? Is that down to personal preference, or you think people like?
I'm not a big one on wines.
No, I'm not. 7-Eleven does me.
But with the supplier, you know, Mario's pretty good with wines.
Yeah, I must.
So he helps. Like we tried to keep the price range. We didn't want to go. Soon we'll add some better qualities. I mean, more expensive.
Yeah.
At the moment, we tried to keep wines that we can sell between like 350 to about 1,500, so it's affordable for everyone.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, 350. I don't mind. I mean, I'm awful. I'm not into my wines. So like sometimes every now and then I'll pop into like 7-Eleven and I'll buy the cheapest bottle of wine.
You do it when you're giving a gift for someone.
yeah, sorry, Mum. Sorry. But you've got, I mean, all jokes aside, you've got a comprehensive range.
Yeah, it's a good range. There should be something there for everyone.
Yeah. So you've got the big menu now. You've got a lot of...
The big menu is starting soon. Mario's finishing it off. But we do offer, people come in and ask, you know, do you have any pastas? And usually we're doing fresh lasagnas, which we've got on hand. We can do lasagna, we can do ragu, we can do pasta with pesto. We do a vodka salmon. There's pastas that are available now. It's just the menu's not complete.
Okay.
But soon they'll all be available.
A vodka salmon. I mean, I'm going to ask the most dumbest question in the world.
Vodka salmon.
Is there vodka in it, or is it just the name of the fish?
There's vodka in it, but it's for the flavouring.
Okay.
Obviously, it burns off. But it's smoked salmon with like a cream vodka sauce.
Okay. Do you do like a San Miguel pastrami or anything like that?
No.
Damn! I was going to be back in later.
Yeah. Eventually, we'd like to get a smoker and do more types of cold cuts and meats. And you never know. Maybe something. There's a few smoked meats with Jack Daniels and things like that in it. Who knows?
That'd be quality, wouldn't it? That'd be brilliant. So you've got the main menu now and everything's in place, and obviously you're happy. And I noticed you've got a selection of products over there, pastas that you can buy as well.
Yep. We've got a little selection of the imported Italian products, some good brands.
Yeah.
People can come in and buy olive oil, you know, tomato, and that's more bulk sauces.
And you've worked really hard on the menu, because one thing I like about your menu is it offers such a wide variety of choice from like your, I mean, the English breakfast.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
doing the breakfast. That was part of it too. With Kilkenny closing, we're lucky enough to keep two of the cooks.
Right.
That did all the breakfast. They were very popular for years over there. We just, we changed a few of the ingredients and give proper Italian coffee. So yeah, we do sell now a fair few breakfasts.
Nice. When you look at the location, I mean, for me, it doesn't matter to me, because to me this is more of a destination location rather than a walk past location.
Yeah, mainly people on bikes. And
Yeah, I mean, did you consider going into the city? Because I honestly think, and I genuinely believe this. When you come here, guys, you'll see what I'm saying. This place, if you was to pick this up and put it into the centre of the city, man, you'd make a killing.
It would be a big difference. We did look around a lot, but the rents are very expensive in town. So it's, to get something to the size we need and everything, it was a bit expensive. But Soy Bongkot's not far.
Yeah,
It's not far. It's walking distance to, like, the entrance where the Buffalo Bar and the castle is.
Yeah,
When you look at it from there, it's...
If you used to walk from, the beginning of Soi Chaiapun up to here, I reckon that's a 10-minute stroll, 15-minute stroll.
Yeah, tops.
Max, yeah.
Tops. I get friends, they usually, when they're here, they stay in the older hotels on Soi Lenki, and they walk here.
Trouble is you've got to get past the castle.
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're laughing about, if you don't know about the castle, check it out, guys. The castle is, let's just say, different.
It's always been different,
It's different, yeah. So, I mean, talking about the nightlife briefly on there, and I don't want to detract away from this too much.
No worries.
There's a lot of speculation at the moment about what's happening here and how things are changing. You've got 21 years experience of knowing the nightlife scene here, so you've forgotten more than I know. Where do you see things going with your experience and your knowledge? Because it's really hot topic.
Say. It's really hard to say. Nobody really knows. Unfortunately, a lot of people complain about pricing and things like that. The thing is that the whole industry is more expensive now. All the different salaries and contracts and things you pay, it's very expensive. They've been pushed up. And if you want staff, you sort of got to play the game.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. It's hard to say. There's not too many people that are very busy.
Come the end of this year, where do you see things?
Not sure. Before I thought that it would recover faster, but I think with prices the same, or the costing of running a business the same or more than it used to be, I find it difficult to see it coming back to how it was.
Yeah.
I really don't feel the Go-Go's will be what they were.
I think my thoughts are now is that, like you said, and you're absolutely spot on here, Gus knows his stuff here, it is more expensive. And I think because of that factor, I think possibly we won't actually have high seasons anymore. I think we're just going to have a consistent month in, month out. Because when it comes to high season, that's generally speaking the Europeans' winter time. They're looking for some sun. They want to come out here. But there are alternatives now which are pretty much on par. Some are even cheaper.
Yeah, I got a few friends like from Sweden which are now going to Spain instead of coming here in the winter.
Yeah.
I think they will start coming back here again. But a lot of people had concerns, travel, will they make it harder? Will they start checking you again for COVID? The prices of airfares have gone up too much.
And there's an entry fee now as well.
Yeah, they put that back again, I think. I think they put it back a few months, but it's just, if it's getting more expensive than other places, people start to think.
Yeah, well, there you go. You heard it from a man here with a serious amount of
knowledge.
But
I just, it's just what I feel. I felt that this year was going to remain steady. There's people that haven't travelled in, say, 3 years or more that are going to start coming all the way through the year. So, we hope.
Fingers crossed, guys. Now, if you do come out here, going back to the Deli Factory, do you do deliveries?
We do deliveries. We're actually currently looking for a delivery driver.
Oh, you're going to do your own delivery? Oh,
we want to, but we had one that it didn't work out.
Okay.
So we'd like to do our own deliveries again if we can get the right person.
Get Mario on a motorbike. Can he fit still? Sorry, Mario. He'll be having to say that bloody.
He's actually got a bigger bike now.
Oh, is he? Oh, fair play. So if you can find someone, you're going to be offering deliveries as well.
For sure. We were organising deliveries. We are on Grab Food and Food Panda for the sandwiches and pizza as well.
Yeah.
And there's extras like salads and things like that people can order. But ordering direct from us, we can do it when we have done it for people, and we just use the line riders or the Grab Express.
Okay. Okay.
They've got to basically pay the shop, transfer, and then the shop will organise the delivery for them. Problem is like Grab Express, they're Grab food drivers, and lately they've been very busy and they don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people miss out on their orders.
Yeah.
So if they're not covering the food side, they're not coming to us. So we don't like to say let us deliver it, because we can't guarantee the time.
Yeah.
Some foods don't sit well for a long time.
Yeah, and that's a fair point as well. I mean, particularly during like the peak hours between sort of like 6 and 8 p.m.
It's very difficult.
Oh, the amount of times I'm starving, order, drivers cancelled your order, like, no, why? And because they are so busy. They are so busy. In terms of your opening, what time do you open? Is it open 7 days a week?
We open 7 days a week now. We've decided to open Sundays. We're going to give it a good go.
Excellent.
We open every day from 8 a.m, starting for breakfast. Breakfasts are available through till 5.
Okay.
Also from 8 a.m, all of our sandwiches are available. And then from about 1 p.m, we can do some pastas. Soon it will be the whole menu.
Right.
And then we take last food orders at 9:30 p.m. and shut at 10.
Oh, it's a long old day then.
It's a long day. We've got some other plans as well, but not yet. So we're not, until we do things, we don't.
And you touched on a minute ago about pizzas.
Yeah, we do pizza as well.
How many selections are available for your pizza roughly?
We can do it. We do a fair few pizzas.
Yeah.
We're just working on new menus at the moment for the pizza.
So as an Italian man, pizza, what's the recommended pizza to eat?
Well, everyone's got different tastes. I grew up in Australia. I'm a mix of. I was born in Uruguay, not Italy. I've got Italian in me, but not.
So you're a meat feast guy.
I like meats. I like pepperoni pizzas.
Oh yeah, and the pepperoni here.
It's good. The Calabro salami. Also the what do you call it? Like a Supreme. Supremes are nice as well.
The trouble is, there's a lot of pizza places here, but
there's so many. There's heaps.
And they vary in quality and price and everything. And it's, you got to hunt around to find the one you like.
It's different pizza for everyone.
Yeah.
I'll go to Bronx pizza when I feel like an American pizza.
Yeah.
You go to different places to what you want.
What he means is when he's leaving the club now, it's early as he thinks, I'm so hungry, Bronx will do.
Always.
Well, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. But before I let you go, I've got one question for you. And I can't wait for this answer because of your knowledge and your experience of the nightlife industry.
I hope I can answer it.
Oh, you're going to answer it. So I've got a guy, right, he's watching the channel. He's never, ever been to Pattaya before, ever. Right. And he's going to land, he's going to walk through his door and say, son, put your bags down over there, come and sit next to Gus. What would be your words of advice to him coming here for the very first time, never having experienced the nightlife that he's going to walk into today?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
that's
I save the best till last.
Yeah, normally it's none of my business unless I know them and they ask.
Yeah.
People that know me sort of got an idea of the town. I tell people to be very careful. Mm-hmm. Don't stay in your tourist areas. Don't be sort of wandering around outside where there's no foreigners. It's a pretty safe town, really.
Yeah.
But you never know. Tell them to be careful with their property. Lock things up in the safe. Don't be too trusting to anybody.
Yeah.
And if you're definitely a heterosexual, be very careful because there's some stunning looking ladies or boys around. Some people they don't know.
Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged, Your Honour.
Yeah. I can tell. I'm not into it, but some people are.
Yeah, and the main other point is don't fall in love. Not straight away.
That's a big one. Well, it depends. Yeah. Sometimes it can be the right one. Depends, where they met and, so on.
Brilliant. Gus, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much indeed. Guys, come up here.
Having a chat.
Come up here to the Deli Factory. I'll put a link and everything, all their Facebook page, everything I'll put in the description. So just look in the description of the actual video. I'll put a Google Maps as well. So if you do want to jump on a bolt, you can just ping that, show them, and they'll know exactly where to come. And like we said earlier, it's a 10, 15-minute stroll. It's probably a 30-minute stroll back, because once you've filled yourself up with all the wonderful food here, it'll be a little bit longer to get back than probably it was to get it, because the food is fantastic. And the Reuben sandwich, I can vouch for personally, as well as the English breakfast as well. Very, very good indeed. So there you go, guys. So come and see Gus, have a chat. He's a great guy. He'll spend some time with you and talk to you and etc. And look at the wine selection. I can't wait for you to open that. Can't wait. All right, that's it from me. That's it from Gus. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon. if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on Discord. The Deli Factory does have a page on our Discord. It's totally free of charge to join. So have a look on there. They are posting regular updates about what's on available, different dishes and stuff. So have a look on there for you guys. And that's it from us today. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.